Then Peter asked, "How often should I forgive someone who sins against me? 7 times?" "No, not 7 times," Jesus replied. 70 times 7. That's a lot of forgiveness. Hi guys, it's Sarah Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about a whole lot of life and a whole lot of Jesus. Today I'm going to be doing my makeup while we talk about forgiveness. Let's get started. We've all heard the saying, forgive and forget, right? That's one of those phrases we inevitably must grow out of. Forgiveness is necessary and beneficial, even more so for us than the one being forgiven. Who wants to walk around upset and harboring resentment in their hearts? Some people truly believe when you forgive someone, you're supposed to literally forget, as if you have selective amnesia. Others understand it's a figure of speech, indicating a release from carrying the burden of the offense and the accountability of the offender. As kids, we're taught cute phrases like, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." As we grow and mature, we agree. Sticks and stones may indeed break our bones, but words often hurt the most. When we're children, the concept of forgiving and forgetting is very reasonable and very likely. Just as we grew and learned words could actually hurt us, we grow and learn that sometimes we must forgive and remember. If we actually had the ability to literally forgive and forget, the offender could very well resume the same role in our lives that they had prior to the offense. Not to say that that shouldn't be the case depending on the situation and the individuals. For example, if you're a married couple and one of you offends the other, then you should be able to forgive and carry on in bliss if possible. But in other scenarios, you may be being introduced to a pattern, a personality, or the possibility of more red flags presenting themselves in the future. Pay attention to the offense. We can only bring out something that's already a part of us. Of course, people can change, grow, and mature, but you get to decide what you will and will not tolerate. Just because someone apologizes and is sincerely remorseful doesn't mean you must allow them back in your life in the same capacity. Depending on the offense, it may not even be wise to keep that person within reach. When assessing an offense towards you, first and foremost, pray. Second, forgive the offender. Third, assess the severity of the offense. Fourth, examine what the offense could say about the offender's character. And fifth, decide if that person can assume the same role as prior or if adjustments need to be made. If we choose to allow that person who we forgave to remain in our lives in the same capacity, we must be prepared to consciously forget their offense in order to not hold it over their heads the next time that they offend us. But even if we decide to love them from afar, we still must let go of the weight of their offense to truly forgive them and live a life that's free of the burden of resentment. We're told to forgive 70 times 7. In other words, we're supposed to have unconditional forgiveness. But that does not mean we must have unconditional loyalty. We change, we grow, and we learn more about ourselves and others in the process. Within reason, we get to decide what does and does not work for us anymore. We have a responsibility to forgive unconditionally, but we also have a responsibility to protect our peace and to protect our mental health. And it doesn't make us any less of a Christian to say, forgiveness granted, access denied. That's all for today. Thank you so much for getting ready with me this morning. I hope you liked what you saw and what you heard. If you did and you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe, comment, share, all of that. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you next Thursday for another video.